versus
Craftus, I believe. No, not Craftus.
Kev versus Xorn. Yep.
Oh, and a Toon Link Ditto. So, both these characters are going to be very, very patient. So,
Toon Link double Ditto.
I hope you guys have fun with the next 6 minutes of your life. We will be trying our best to commentate this. So,
Losers semi.
One thing I've noticed from both these players, I saw that Kevin actually played like very differently. Like, whereas he's going, there's the Dark Toon Link, I believe, is Xorn. Yeah, it's Xorn. He's going to be focusing a lot more on getting those like sword conversion. Like he's going to be focusing less on necessarily using bomb pressure. Like, one of the things that Kevin is really good at is using the bombs to like shield his opponent. Like, if his opponent's shielding, he will throw the bomb and he will nair, not only catching the bomb, but that leaves him in a good situation because if their opponent panics, then he's immediately have the ability to like cross up. He can read that you're going to get out. Oh, and there you go. See? Like I said, he's really good with the bombs. So one thing that Xorn's going to have to do is he's going to have to take it back and realize that he's going to pull those bombs eventually. Pulling bombs, like, despite the fact that how quickly he does it, that's something you're going to be punishing. Because when you see him without a bomb and you're a good distance away, that's when you're going to want to fire like a projectile, maybe like an arrow, and that's when you're going to be like ready to punish. See? Like, he tried to pull a bomb right there, and he counteracted with his own and punished him. Sorry, so not only does he not have the bomb, well, did he not have the bomb, but he was now in the good position to be comboed, and he falls into the bomb. Not sure if that was...
Ooh.
Oh, and he does not get the tech, but the bomb might... Oh, and nope.
Oh, Magnet Hands
Almost,
isn't saving you this time.
I feel like he could have, like, DI'd it to the right. Because when I saw him live, he went to the left, like, drastically. And there's, like, a difference between, like, getting knockbacked one way and drifting one way. So I feel like he wasn't sure if he was going to get to the bomb or not. So I feel like if he had drifted outwards, maybe he wouldn't have lived, but he would have had a much better chance of doing so. Oh, and there we go. We see that bomb pressure in the corner. Kevin, like, now going back and getting his space. Like you see, he's trying to, like, corner Xorn, but right now, the way they are playing, it's really hard for them to get stage position. Like, they're going to have to make, like, whereas, like, other matchups, they have a lot more leeway, ability, and mobility. Since it's a mirror, they have access to every single tool the other one does. So it's really going to come down to who can get better conversions and who can manage their space better. And right now, in terms of conversions, I would actually argue it is Xorn, but Kevin doing a good job managing that space, keeping him away, and he's getting that chip damage. So even though that Xorn is getting, like, much more conversions, the ones that Kevin got have led to a kill, or at least kill setups. See right there, and trying to get the air dodge, although they wasn't able to punish off of it, and being surprised not having a bomb, he gets punished for the whiff. And now he's using the boomerang to actually try and cover his recovery, but that quite didn't work out. So now, despite the fact that there's a good % lead, this is definitely possible for Xorn. If Kevin were to say get impatient, or if Xorn can get a lot off of one good conversion, then that would definitely change the pace of the match, because it's not going to be likely that he is going to get many chances like go in and do those like good Toon like Xorn trouble. Like, see, like every time he gets one adult, see, that's exactly what he needs to be doing right now. Now he needs to get back, take his space. Like right now, see that, like right now he just set it back to neutral when he had stage control. If he had remained in his position, even though he would have given up an edge guard, it would have definitely been better interest. Oh, and he almost, oh, in no tech, and it doesn't matter.
I'm way more distracted by the noise that's going on in the background.
Oh, and
No, it's fine.
okay.
That's good.
So now applying pressure with the boomerang, he wastes his double jump, and that's one thing that especially these players should be looking out for, because double jump is an extremely common way to get out of pressure. So if they double jump, the only thing that they're going to really have is drift down or mix up with an aggressive aerial, because landing with an air dodge is not a good idea, especially because you get that landing lag. So, like, see right there, like that air dodge, it just cost Kevin the set. Well, not the set, pardon, the game. So now game one goes to Xorn.
Wow.
And here comes the counter-picking trouble, where it's not really like, if it was any other matchup, it was like not character versus character. Alright, if there was like character versus, if like two different characters, then you'd have to concern about the matchup. But right now, it's all about who you're, like where you're comfortable playing, and where do you think you'll be able to take advantage of your strengths. Because despite the fact that they're the same character, they have inherently different play styles. Well,
yeah.
maybe not different play styles, but they have their differences.
Toon Link is one of those characters. It's not like I'm gonna bring a Bayonetta as an example, where most Bayonettas are like the same. Toon Link can like range from a lot of different play styles, from like safe to like just like an onslaught of like the projectiles he can throw at you. There's multiple. Those are just the only. Those are like the two I see the most personally.
Oh, and he's going for the single slash. Like, some people don't know this, but Toon Link and actually both Links actually have the option to wait out one of their forward smashes. If they forward smash, they can choose to just do the first swipe. And most often, that's what you're going to see them go for if they forward smash in neutral. And they'll only ever really do the second swipe if they're either committing to a read or if the first one linked.
Yeah, that's another thing I learned through my matches here. That they usually won't just...
They're going down. Oh, and Xorn costing that transversion. I don't really agree with that, because when he could have just... And he quickly evening that up. And he taunted. Maybe that's for mental damage, because this type of matchup would wear you out. So even if you're not typically a type of player who would get mental damage, just the fact they're going to be playing like this short patience game for so long, I assume like in this type of matchup, the taunt would have much more effect. Because right now, like, or maybe even it's for self-confidence boost. I know I shouldn't be analyzing the taunt so much, but... Because either way, like, despite the fact that people say taunting doesn't really do much, the psychological factor in this game, especially because of how patient they're going to be, but anyways, gets the, like, using his opponent's bomb. Not sure if that was, if they're not good with the up air, and he's going to continue pressuring, and there you go. See how he pulled the bomb at first? He was about to pull out a boomerang, but he immediately counteracted with a bomb and got a conversion off of that bomb. So, like, they're not, like I learned this from Melee, like, characters aren't immune. Oh, and there you go. See, again with the taunt. Now I have time to talk about more of the psychological damage. So anyways, now with a 2-0 lead, like, that taunt sent much more of a message. Especially, like, after SDing one.
Wait, are
like,
semis 3 out of